Okay, so for discussion 3, these are all apps that we can use in the field. And each of the 5 apps that I've chosen can be used on the computer or a laptop or can be used for the phone. So the 5 apps that I've chosen are Candy Count, ABC Tracing, Counting Money, ABC Pocket Phonics, and Bebot. So with Candy Count, it's actually a really fun, interactive way to teach your child how to count. It contains all the fun of counting a bag of sweets, but none of the toothache. So that's a plus. It's really bright and vibrant with like a lot of colors, so it catches all the kids' attentions. You can actually learn colors and numbers in different languages. So they have English, Spanish, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and Japanese. What it is it's sorting colors. So you have your traditional colors. You're counting them. You're counting for numbers 1 through 12. You're comparing quantities, and you're arranging numbers. The next thing I chose was ABC tracing. So ABC letter tracing is fun, and it's actually a free application for children learning to write and recognize their ABCs. What they do is they can trace both the uppercase and lowercase letters with just the simple touch of their finger, or they can use a stylus pen. And then they also are able to hear and say English alphabet letters and real world objects that relate to them. So on each page of the ABC letter tracing notebook, it contains an uppercase and lowercase letter pair, an illustration of an object to accompany each letter, and a voiceover that reinforces letter learning by adding an audio component to each letter. So this is something that definitely could be used in pre-K or kindergarten, going over it, and that's something that could definitely be used as an assignment for the smartboard. So how to do it is you trace letters simply by moving a finger, or like I said, a stylus pen, over the letter, outlining it on the screen. You can touch the letters. You can change letters by touching them in the different areas. So that's the ABC tracing. The other one that I've chosen is Counting Money. So what this is an app designed to help people of all ages count money. So counting money can be used as a brain training exercise for adults and anyone else looking to improve their skills at counting money. So it isn't just for kids. There are 2 gameplay types. In practice mode, the user must answer the question correctly in order to proceed to the next question. The user presses the check button after each attempt to check the answer. In quiz mode, the user has one opportunity to answer the question correctly. There are 2 difficult types, beginner and normal, and you can use 4 coin buttons to add up the tally. So the features on this are a timer, the coin buttons that actually represent actual currency, questions, so you can limit the number of questions that can be used, life-like sounds. They provide scores and grades from like A to F, and the amounts can visually be detailed or turned off to be mentally tallied. And that's obviously another app that definitely could be used for just like a life skill to teach the class. And the other app that I chose is ABC Pocket Phonics. It teaches kids letter sounds, so that could definitely be paired with the other one, which was ABC Tracing. The first words in handwriting. It is used in hundreds of elementary schools and preschools and tens of thousands of homes. It is aligned with the Common Core state standards, which is a plus, and independent research found children were learning 9 times faster using pocket phonics compared to a classroom lesson, which is really interesting. And like I said, with most of these, they work on iPhones as well as iPads. And actually, a fun thing is that a certificate is emailed to each time your child masters a lesson. So that could be fun, and then they can print it out and color it. The letter sounds are taught in small groups, and a child is shown how to blend them out. So for Pocket Phonics, it shows children, like I said, how to write letters using an arrow they can follow with their finger or stylus pen. The Pocket Phonics supports 2 different writing styles, And for each style, kids can write in lowercase and uppercase and also in cursive. So, and the last app that I chose is Bebot. The new Bebot app, it's new, has been developed based on well-loved award-winning Bebot floor robot. So it's a different version of it. The app makes use of Bebot's keypad functionality and enables children to improve their skills in directional language and programming through sequence of forwards, backwards, left, and right. So it's teaching them those sequencing skills. Also, with this app, it has been developed with 12 levels, encouraging progression. So each level could definitely be something that could be used with as far as like earning points. That was I talked about in my other one for the virtual world. Each level is timed, and the faster it is completed, the more stars that each child earns. The levels are set in an encouraging garden scenario and can appeal for ages 4 and up. And those are the 5 apps that I chose for discussion 3.
All right. So the 5 apps that I chose for this discussion were Willy Use Bone, Skyfish, Chatterpix, Too Noisy, and PBS Kids. So starting off with Willy Use Bone, it's a app for 99 cents, which uses interactive puzzles and quizzes to help a dog named Willie find the wrong bone. This game this game teaches colors. It teaches basic punctuation and spelling. And it also, even though the app says it's for ages 4 to 6, it does have some pretty complicated, complex tools for that age group, which I thought was pretty interesting because you have to really pay attention to what the characters are saying, or else you'll miss potential clues or hints on where Willie buried his bone. The app was created in 2011 and was most recently updated in October. The next app is called Skyfish, which is a free-to-use app for young children. It's a phonics-based app where you choose you start out with a template character. All the characters are fish, by the way. And the farther you progress in the game by spelling correctly or pronouncing a word correctly, the higher your fish goes into the sky. They're like shot through these cannon things. And also, the better you do in the game, the more costumes and upgrades you can get for your fish character. Like I said, Skyfish is a free-to-use app, but there are in-app purchases if you just want to sort of cheat, I guess, and you don't want to play the game. You can buy the same costumes and upgrades. Next app is called Chatterpix. I didn't really understand how this one was a learning tool because it's an app where you upload a picture of yourself. You can either take one or upload one from your camera roll on your phone, and then all you do is add this fake mouth that comes up on the screen, and you record into the mouth, and so you can make a picture look like it's talking. I guess that can be used in a classroom setting if the teacher wants to make a silly interactive lesson, or just trying to, if the teacher is reading aloud to a group of students, you can, what just happened? you can, you can, you can do the different voices for different pictures to sort of bring the characters to life. Next one is Too Noisy, and it's an app that actually created to enforce silent reading time for little kids. which I thought was pretty interesting. I guess this app assumes that all children pretty much have access nowadays to an iPad or some form of tablet or smart computer in their classroom because they will monitor the student's noise output. And if a student starts getting even too loud or violent music, the background on the screen or the characters start changing and they get like more aggressive and even start doing this like flashing and red lighting, which I thought was pretty intense to have for a 7 day period for a bunch of young children. And the last one is PBS Kids. It's the app for the PBS Kids TV station. And the app just gives teachers and students alike access to their library of video sources and age-appropriate material. Students and teachers can use the videos as they like. A teacher can use it in the lesson plan. The student can watch it to learn something. The video can be shown in class because everybody likes video day. And this one is free to use, and there's no in-app purchases or anything like that. And it's constantly updated with new material added to PBS Kids. And those were the 5 apps that I chose to discuss.
Okay. The 5 apps that I chose were Pick and Seek, Too Noisy, Lasso Kid, Find Some, and Up to 100. So my first app, Pick and Seek, it was for younger kids, so 3-year-old to 5-year-old, but I didn't understand how educational. And it combined the thrill of peekaboo with educational features for developing memory, identification skills, imagination, and building vocabulary. The seller is Barda Abradak, and more can be found out about her and her other apps on her website. So the app, like I said, was mainly for 5-year-olds and younger. It combines the excitement of hide and seek with educational skills such as memory skills, identification skills, imagination, and vocabulary. It's free to download and child-friendly, and it allows younger children to interact with technology and expand their knowledge as well as develop essential skills. It was created in 2011 and last updated April 3rd of 2014. It's beneficial to students ages 5 and under because it encourages detailed observation and early cognition through objects of different shapes, sizes, speeds, and movements. And it encourages children to learn new words through repetition. Basically, the parent or the child either or upload a picture of themselves and it is on the body, and you just play hide and seek. So for younger kids that can recognize objects. And the second app is Too Noisy, which is actually a pretty cool app. It measures the noise in a classroom and is used to control the level of loudness and chaos in the class. The creator is Walsall Academy. And for the responsible adult, it's like having a virtual assistant with you, constantly monitoring noise levels and letting the children know in a fun and engaging way if the noise levels have reached an unacceptable level. Its display is similar to that of a speed odometer, almost, where a smiley face is shown if the noise is at an acceptable level, and a frowny face if the noise exceeds the level set, and an alarm plays. They have a free version, but you have to pay more to get the upgraded version and get more features.
It was created in 2012 and last updated April 21st of 2016. The app is an easy and fun way to create an organized and relaxed classroom. The next app is called Lasso Kid. It's an educational app for children aged 3 to 8. The creator is Rocco Di Leo, and more can be found about him on his website. The description he gives on his website is, Lasso Kid is in trouble. All his animals got loose this morning. Do you know anyone who could go and catch all the animals and bring them back? Use the lasso to catch all animals by tying them to posts, but keep in mind, only animals of the same kind can be linked to each other. So it familiarizes children with animals and available on tablets and smartphones. It was created in May 29, 2015, and it was last updated December 4th of 2015. It allows children to develop motor and as well as hand and eye coordination skills. It also establishes problem-solving skills, and it is a fun app without creating frustration for children. And it should be used because it has a lot of variety that means children never get bored. And it develops essential skills at an early age, as well as familiarizes children with technology. My fourth app is called Find Sums, which is a math game to help children develop basic addition and subtraction skills. It's mostly for children aged 4 and older. The creator is called Heavy Lifters Network /Math Tappers. And Find Sums is a simple game designed to help learners to make sense of addition and subtraction, and then support these learners in developing accuracy and improving the speed of their learning. The app has different sections for parents and educators to help children develop proper skills. It's a free app, and like I said before, you can upgrade it. It transforms the way children use flashcards and allows children to learn at their own pace. It was created in 2009 and last updated March 25th of 2010. The app has different ways for teachers to incorporate it in the classroom. It allows students to see the relationship between numbers and what that relationship means. It also allows students to work at their own pace as well as challenge themselves because you can increase the levels of hardness. And you can also track children's progress over a period of time to see how much they've learned from the app. And my fourth app is called my last app is called Up to 100, which is an educational app for children aged 4 to 7. And this is a really cool app. It's targeted towards children aged 4 to 7. It introduces numbers up to 100 with a number of activities. It was created by Marie Moralzi, and children can play with numbers from 0 to 100. And this allows them to understand the 10 and 1 places of numbers. Also to find a number in a series of digits. They can recognize numbers written out as well as hear the pronunciation of these numbers. So that provides audio and visual aids. And it manipulates the quantities with a set of keys. And also you can change the language of the numbers. There's like 12 languages. It was created in 2016 and last updated in December 2016. So, yeah.
Okay.